this is when when we used to partake.
Yeah.
And people normally buy 3/5, eighths of weed. This is when you would buy a gram of weed.
Yeah.
I remember we were listening to Stan on the way to his guy to get tree from, right?
Yeah.
And the dude would not answer the phone. And you know how the the third verse starts, "Dear Mister, I'm too good to."
Yeah.
Billy kept saying, "Dear Mister, I'm too good to sell me a gram." I was like, that's all. "Dear Mister, I'm too good to sell me a gram. This will be the last call I ever send you."
Hey, blast off, I can talk my ass off. Hey, Smokey, what you seen, and I'll tell you what I saw. Hollywood, what you think, and I'll tell you what I thought. And we can talk about it all when we hear on Trash Talk.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Trash Talkers Podcast.
We made it.
What's up, Smoke Dog?
Man, there's a lot of stuff up, man.
You want me to sum it up for you in one word?
Go for it.
Football.
Well, yeah, that's definitely the biggest part of my life, just watching football.
Tell me about it. What's interesting about it? What's got you invested right now? What's
fantasy football. I love picking out these players and spending the whole offseason like, man, who do I want to bet on this year? And then you see it come to fruition, and you're like, yeah, I knew it. They were gonna be big.
So you don't actually bet. You just do fantasy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still, you put money in and you win money.
Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, that's right.
Unfortunately, in Georgia, we can't officially do the betting stuff, but we can play fantasy.
Hey, I know a guy that knows a guy.
Somebody can hook you up.
If you really want to, let me know, buddy. I can make that happen.
I don't think you can say that on air.
Just a little winky wink there. No, man, I get it, dude. It's so crazy how things work in this country, dude. Betting's illegal in one place.
Yeah.
Dude, the craziest situation, I was at work when this was about 7 years ago. I was in a different position. But okay, yeah, I mean, hell, it's our constitutional right. We have the right to bear arms here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to have a carry a license or permit or anything like that.
In Georgia, no.
In Georgia, you don't need it. But literally, you go one state over. We had to pull over and say, all right, you got to put your firearms in
They
the
have
case.
to be concealed in this state.
But you can bring your marijuana out. Like, God dang,
Yeah.
literally, I will never forget it, dude. We pulled over. It's like, okay, you can have your firearms. All right, we're going to this state. Put it up. But you can't have weed in that state.
Yeah.
But then you cross that one. Okay, you can have your weed. But, like,
Yeah.
the states are so crazy.
I know a lot of the counties around here are decriminalizing, though.
Yeah.
People don't understand that, though, because once they decriminalized in Atlanta, people thought, well, I can just blaze driving down the street. It don't work that way.
In a way.
But they're all, I mean, they're doing it. Every time you get out on the road, you can smell a big whiff. But you're still going to get a ticket for one, and they will give you a DUI for it.
Yeah, I mean, you're technically driving under the influence.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a thing where it says Atlanta, the official 3 smells of Atlanta is stripper poles, lemon pepper wings, and weed.
What them stripper poles smell like?
If you want to find out, buddy, go to Magic City. You let me know, man.
Yeah.
But no, what's going on in my life? Vacation's coming up soon, so I'm excited to go to Mexico again. The UFC card this past weekend was absolutely amazing. I mean, one of the best that I've seen in quite a while, man. But it was a good one, dude. If you guys are new here to the channel, we always start the podcast off with the top 3 previous comments that we did on the last podcast. Do you remember the podcast the last week?
Was it Hard Copies Dead? Was that the one?
It was not.
Okay, what was the last one we did?
It was The Warning, the future.
Oh, The Warning. Yeah, is The Warning the future of rock?
Yes, of rock. And thank you guys, because wow, that podcast did very
got lots of views.
Yes, and not only that, but so we'll read the top 3 comments from that again. You guys leave your comments on this podcast. If it gets in the top 3, we'll read it on the next podcast that we do. But the number 3 most liked comment from that podcast comes from Dad. How do you pronounce Dad Quioxty? Dad Quioxty? Shout out to you, Dad Quioxty. Says, I came here for the warning. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the number 3 most liked comment. The number 2 most liked comment from that podcast comes from Larry Day.
Yeah.
Shout out to Larry
Fellow
Day.
Larry. How you
Another
doing?
fellow Larry. Larry Day says, I see the warning as a perfect storm. Talent, dedication, vision. Also, natural born entertainers. You listen to their music and hear many different genres, but they make it sound fresh and make it their own.
Absolutely. They do. They have that unique thing where, like I was saying in the podcast, that it's not a new style, but somehow they make it sound like it is.
Yeah.
Like it's just a whole new take on it.
And it's great, dude. If you haven't seen that podcast, go check it out. It'll elaborate more on what Smokey just said there. The number one most liked comment is pretty long, so give me a second here, guys. Comes from Drago McDragonface. Shout out Drago McDragonface. Drago McDragonface says the warning have done something that a lot of rock bands can't do today. That is to get different age demographics excited about them. They have always had the old rockers supporting them, but recently they have built a strong fan base in younger fans. You can't find another band that has 60-year-old rocker guys as well as 20-year-old lesbians excited about them. It does make for an interesting dynamic in social media posts about the band, though.
I'd imagine it shows too.
Yeah, that is weird. If you were to go to a show, like...
And what's the demographic look like?
That is a great question.
Probably a wide array of people.
Well, you gotta, according to old Drago McDragonface out there, it says you're gonna see 60-year-olds out there rocking.
Yeah.
You might see 20-year-olds out there jamming too.
Yeah.
You know?
That's pretty cool, though. I mean, in an era where people like to say that rock is dead, this is a new life for the genre.
You know, ever since we did that podcast, I was thinking, I'm like, there has to be another band similar. And we always ask, okay, who's carrying rock on their back now? We talked about The Warning.
Yeah.
I thought of a band, and I'm like, we don't bring this band up enough. Falling in Reverse.
Who?
Are they?
Oh, Falling in Reverse.
Are they not holding up the rock genre?
In a way, absolutely. I mean, you could just say Ronnie Radke. You know, because he is the driving force, the entire creative force, from what I understand of the band. But yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got tons of followers and tons of fans. You know, like we've always said, he is polarizing. You know, some people love him and some people hate him, but he gets tons of new eyes on the genre.
Yeah, it's just awesome to see that there's still young faces, new talent, fresh breath of new artists out there that are still pushing the genre.
Which I will say, he's got some years over The Warning.
Oh, yeah.
Though. The Warning's much younger.
100%. Again, I'm going to Mexico, and I might make a video where I go up to just random Mexicans and just say, have you ever heard of The Warning?
Idea.
Huh?
That's a good idea.
I'm thinking about doing it. It might actually happen. But today's topic, Smoke.
Yeah.
What you got?
All right, so this topic I saw when searching through topics, and I was like, this may be good, man. Let me start by asking you, when you were young and you started rapping, you had these big ideas of what this career would turn into, right? How did you feel like that would turn out? Like, what were your aspirations? Like when you're a kid, you know, a kids dream big, obviously. So when you start making music, you start thinking, you know, I'm gonna be this in the future. What was that for you?
For me, that was exactly what I thought. I thought I was gonna be the best. And you know what? If I'm being completely honest, I never thought that I'd be like worldwide big.
Really?
I was okay with being locally. If I could get my local, if I could get my school, if I could get my county, if I could get my city, then I could get my state. If I could get my state, then I can get my region. I wasn't worried about like, oh, I need to be the biggest.
Yeah.
I was okay with just having, you know, regional. You know, and if it got bigger than that, then by all means, the pot is much sweeter, if you will. Yeah. But I was okay with, you know, making music and putting it out there. And like, you know, if I can get 10 people to like it, then I'll get 20 people to like it. Then I'll get 20 people from a different city to like it. So that's how I went in when I went into started making music. Like, and honestly, if I'm being 100% real with you, is I didn't start making music for other people. I did it just because I knew what I liked.
Yeah.
And I wanted to hear what I wanted to hear. So it's like, this person ain't doing it. That person ain't doing it. I just do it myself.
Yeah, that is the thing, right? I think I kind of went down that same path too, where it's like, I know that the music I was making is not
You ain't
something. Yeah, it's not pop level. You know, it's not gonna be accepted by everyone, and that was the kind of niche genre that we were in. That we knew right off the bat. Like, okay, so we're not gonna be, well, who's the biggest rapper of all time? Like Snoop Dogg. Which it is kind of crazy though, because Snoop Dogg, when he started out, he had kind of a hardcore genre, like a hardcore image, and it's kind of weird that he made it as big as he did. Considering, but he did alter his style over time.
Yeah, I think aura has. So first of all, what is the question? Is it just how artists go in?
Yeah, it's the dreams, the childhood dreams versus reality. Like, what were you dreaming of when you were a kid versus what you found out the industry is really like?
Well, I mean, I think Snoop Dogg's a good thing that you brought up because I think aura has a lot to do with it. Snoop Dogg, I believe, is 6'4", 6'5".
He's tall.
He's a tall dude. He looks. Listen, if y'all ever seen Gin and Juice video, when you were a kid, everyone thought that Snoop Dogg could literally transform into a Doberman Pinscher. Everyone thought that, dude.
As a kid,
you thought that he could do it. So just like Michael Jackson, everyone thought that this guy could instantly turn into a freaking zombie. So he had the aura, and then when you get the aura of like, man, this dude, he's a tall guy. He's always smoking weed. He's young. He's athletic. And he's talking. I mean. Here's something, I'll throw something out there. If you go look at Snoop Dogg's first album cover, Doggy Style. I don't know if they did this by design, but if you look at all the dog's noses on there, they look like animated boobs.
Oh, really?
Just go look at that and tell me if you agree or disagree.
I can see that in my head.
But that's something Snoop
Never thought about it like that.
Here's something else Snoop did. Snoop directed porn.
Did he?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Snoop directed. Dude, Snoop has done.
He's done everything.
He's done everything.
Yeah.
So with him, I feel like and maybe like, okay, let's take Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne when he first started, do you think Ozzy went in and was like, dude, I'm gonna be the biggest ever? Like,
I don't think you could expect that when you're doing such a niche genre.
That's what I think the aura has something to do with it. You got a dude out here snorting bullet ants. That story's gonna get told and told. That
helped him. That helped him. The wild personality, and like you were talking about the aura of Snoop Dogg. Yeah, that helps. That you're such a fascinating person that people just are drawn to watch you. Like, I'll just sit and watch this guy do whatever he does. Like, even if I don't like the music, I'd like to just watch this guy go about his daily life.
Yeah,
because he's gonna do something crazy.
I mean, and it's so crazy because it's like you can't manufacture that. Like when I don't want. Yeah, I guess I do have to use the word industry plant. But if you look at like some like not hating on Shania Twain, but where is Shania Twain today?
I don't know. I imagine she still does shows, but yeah, she's not in the pop scenes like she was. Yeah.
When's the last time you seen a trash talker told us to check out a Shania Twain song?
Oh, I don't recall that. Yeah.
So.
I'm sure it's happened, but yeah.
Yeah, but you don't see it.
Because she was huge back in the 90s.
Right. So, but is it because the aura wasn't there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe she, like, you know what? I got a perfect example. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's, and I know you're trash talkers. I know. You already know. Y'all gonna come. I already know. Yeah. But her first video was just in her, by herself, in her bedroom, her guitar, just singing.
Yeah.
To nobody, getting 20 views, 30 views.
She was actually the babysitter for Jeff Jarrett.
Yes.
The wrestler.
Damn, I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah, because he lived right next to her in Nashville. So
interesting.
Yeah, when she was a kid, before anybody knew who she was a babysitter for Jeff Jarrett.
Right. So with her being this young teenage girl who's just like, you know what? I'm babysitting Jeff Jarrett's kid. He's out there sleeping. I got some time. Let me put my guitar. Let me put my Nokia 720 up, play a song, and it's like, oh, okay, 30 views. Do you think at that age she was like, I'm going to be one of the biggest pop stars ever? I highly doubt it. But because there's something there that you just can't replicate. You can't create. It's just, it's the it factor.
Yeah, it is the it factor. But it takes a lot of help, too, because we know tons of artists that's the thing, Larry. 99% of all the people who venture into music are not going to become that.
No,
maybe
not
even
that.
less than
Yeah,
1%.
Okay. Yeah, not
will
even.
become that.
Yeah,
But
it's something.
we know a lot of people with the it factor who didn't blow up. You know.
You talking about personally?
Yeah. Billy's got the it factor.
Okay.
I know nobody watching this knows who Billy Parks is. But
all right. So
Billy's absolutely got that it factor. He could have been a star.
And I totally agree. Billy has it. But here's the thing. Talent is one thing, but you, in order to if you have that talent, yes, you have to be you can be born. Most people are born with talent, and you can learn to be
more interesting.
Or you can learn like talent. You have to have to me. There's three things to be a star. You have to have the talent.
Yeah.
You got the talent.
Yeah.
After you get the talent, you got to have the it factor.
Yeah,
you got to be
personality.
able to exactly.
You got to be interesting. Yeah.
The third one that a lot of people miss out, which I would say, Billy, this is not a hate on you, is you got to have the work ethic.
Yeah, the drive.
If you don't have that work ethic, like all it takes is just a picture. All it takes is a video. If you don't have that, all that just goes out the window. You know what I mean? You got to be able to go out there and try things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I recorded so many people back in the day. There were rappers that would come along, and I'm like, wow, this person is so good. But you could tell right then, this person's never going to make it.
Never.
Because they're like, nah. I mean, even they might have some aspiration in their head that, yeah, I'm going to be famous, but they're not going to do the work for it. They think that it's just going to come to them. And that's the problem with a lot of artists. It's just you think that I'm going to record a song, put that song on the internet, and it's all going to come to me. That never happens.
It does. It does happen.
If you catch lightning in a bottle, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very rarely. It does happen, but it's very rare.
Yeah. Yeah. How great would it have been, though? We kind of came in that middle section of time where it was almost like the most difficult to make it, right? Because when we started making music, I mean, it was still, you had to have a CD out. You had to have a record label put your CD out. You could put it out yourself and sell it out the trunk of your car. You'll only get so far, which is what we did.
Right. Well,
you're selling out the trunk, you're packing the local bars and venues around town, which we did. We would have sellouts. But we never had that record label hookup that came along and said, all right, now we're going to put the money behind you and push you to the moon.
See, all right, there's two things I want to say on that. You had said, how great would it have been to get that lightning in a bottle?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I want the lightning in a bottle, the flash, like bam, because it's as quick as you get it, as quick as it can be taken away. Like, think about the, now watch me, Will. Now watch me, nay, nay.
Yeah.
Billions.
Yeah.
Tell me another song.
Nah, I think did he have a follow-up?
He's actually in jail right now for doing something bad. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he was you got it. But it's like, I feel like if you work and you work and you work, it's like, dude, I put my entire blood, sweat, tears. Like, I worked for this. I mean, sleeping outside on the couch, addicted, doing everything, still waking up. And then when you get it, you're like, I finally got it. And to you, it's like to me, it's like you finally go. You know what I mean? Like, you finally get what you've been working your entire life, and you get it. And it makes you want to cherish it more. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like like imagine if you're a kid and you're going Easter egg hunting, and there's 30 other kids and there's 100 eggs. Hey, there's one egg. If you get this one egg, it's going to be hard to find. You might scrape your legs, you might bruise, you might, draw some blood. But if you get it, you're going to get $200. You up there climbing trees. The other kid's okay. Oh, I got some peppermint. Oh, I got an hour later. But when you climb that tree, you fall. When you get that 200, it's like, oh, for it.
It is crazy how many people are. There's going to be only a small few people like, I will put in the work to find that $200.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to be like,
I'm
I
okay.
didn't do the work. I just wanted that one that I found right there, and I'm good with that.
See, that's the personality thing. Like, I'm not built like that, man. And I'm not gonna. I can say I haven't. Me and you both. Well, you definitely have reached more in the music space than I have. Like, you've toured with people, you've been on bigger stages than I have, but with me it's like, I had the work ethic, but I didn't hit the stages that you did. I wasn't as big and hanging out with.
Yeah, there's luck involved, like I was saying.
You gotta have some luck involved. So now it's like, because I didn't get it, I don't know if it makes me, I'm not envious that you got it. I'm not jealous that you got it. I'm proud of you that you got it. I'm happy that you got to be around those spaces. But there's other sides to it. You know what I mean? Like, you got that. Do you still talk to these people? Do you still do that? Do you still talk to the Violent J's and the Shaggy Two Dopes? You don't.
No.
So because you don't, now I'm doing something totally different. And who knew that our lives would come together? I'm putting this work in, and now look at us. You know what I mean? Now we're back together. You know, we're blossoming. You know what I mean?
And that was the thing. Like, we never stopped working at it.
Oh.
Like, so many of those people back in the day, they don't do anything anymore. Like, literally, when we were making music around town, and we had this, what we called a record label. Of course, it wasn't a giant record label pumping out hard copies every day. But we had a group of people that were all making music. And a very small number of those people made tons of music.
Yeah.
Some of us did, and some of us didn't. And most of those people by now had already given up on it.
Yeah.
We kept working, and we're like, all right, well, let's try a new angle.
Well, I think that goes back to what we said in the beginning, is because we were making stuff that people weren't making. It's like, I want to hear this, but no one's making it. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to make it. Yeah. So it's like, all right, well, I got another idea. Well, not only that, dude, but when you had brought up the record label thing, it was like, you know, we had the grind, we had the production, we had the talent, we had the skill, but we didn't have the money or the backing behind it. What's crazy is, and god dang, I feel like we're having an intervention talk right here.
Yeah, this is therapy.
It is, but what's crazy is I don't think we utilize social media as much as we should have, because
that's true. That's absolutely true. But it was in the beginning stages at that time.
Right. And we say it all the time where we're like, you know, you don't need a record label. You don't need it. All you need is a camera. And you have it all at your fingertips. But during we was doing some shady shit. Okay? Smokey ain't gonna say it, but I'm saying we was doing some that we didn't want the world to see. So you come in with a camera and he was like, oh. But you know what I mean? If we utilized the MySpaces and the sound clicks and the SoundClouds and later the Facebooks and then the YouTubes, if we utilize those things, which we were afraid of because it was new. No one likes, you know what I mean? But if we utilize it more, maybe things would have changed.
Yeah. Well, see, really, that door didn't get kicked down until Soulja Boy.
Y'all can hate on that dude as much as y'all want, but Soulja Boy is one of the greatest in hip hop ever.
He's the reason there are all these YouTube artists and people that make it without record labels. It's because of Soulja Boy. He was the first to do that. And, you know, we were already in the later stages by the time that happened. You know, we had MySpace. MySpace had come along, not when we first started, but eventually MySpace came along. We utilized that, and like I said, we were able to grow locally and even around the state. I mean, and you know, I found myself doing shows in Pensacola and Louisville, Kentucky, you know, and touring around that way and just doing shows, opening up for other artists and whatnot. And I was able to do that because of what little social media we had. YouTube did not come along until 2005, 2006, and nobody was posting music on there.
Right.
So that didn't happen until like 2008, and by that time, you know, the group had already kind of disbanded.
And you said people weren't posting on YouTube at the time. You know who probably was the first? I do believe was the first rapper.
Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
He was a vision.
He's the father of YouTube rappers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Social media. He used it when everybody said get the camera out. He bring the camera in. But something else, dude, is when it comes to the. You know, guys, if we're gonna keep reminiscing, I'll throw something else out there. Because my first CD like out, it was Below Freezing. It was before I was Hollywood, I was Below Freezing. I recorded it right there. Yeah, right there. I recorded it right there. And my mom and I would bring French. I would get caught skipping school because I'm recording everybody. She's like, I would never forget. My mom was like, you could be whatever you want to be, but the thing is you're so invested into other things. She's and that's the thing with me. Like I want to help everybody. Hey, like you come over, you come over. But she was like, if you just focused on Behringer, focus on you. Just you do you. Don't worry about this guy. That 10 hours you recorded with this dude on this album. Well, imagine what you could have done. So that I would say that was one of my downfalls. Is I was too. Like, you want to come up? Like, I'm at your house. I remember. I know exactly what you're gonna say. I was the same way you were. Hey, you want to come record? Come on over. Come on over.
It was that young love for the music and just that drive to like. all right, so I don't have to be the star all the time, I want to work with everybody. And it was networking too. There was also a part of me saying, all right, the more people I get involved with, that's just more angles that I can branch out in, which maybe looking back on it, maybe it was kind of a hindrance in a way.
Yeah.
Because there's some people like you just take a shot on everybody, which you don't need to. Should have been more selective and like, all right, this person looks like they're going to go somewhere. Maybe that's the wagon to hitch to.
Well, let me ask you this: I won't say famous. Who's the most successful person that you recorded that you didn't know and you didn't think anything would become of it? Do you have somebody that you ever recorded or worked with?
Recorded with?
Recorded for? Is there anybody?
Ritz.
Okay.
Cool Breeze.
I'm saying, well, you didn't. What I'm saying is, did you know who Ritz was before you recorded him?
No, I had just gotten a demo.
Okay, so you said,
yeah,
hey.
No, he hadn't blown up yet. Yeah.
All right, so Ritz is a good one for you. Man, I'm trying to think, man. There's what was that dude's name? Not Buckethead. I don't know. I can't.
Was it that dude from Monroe?
I can't remember. See, we're
that
talking.
Billy kept calling Buckethead or whatever it was.
That dude actually could spit though.
He
That
could.
dude
I know.
actually could rap.
There was one verse we got out of that dude,
Which was recorded in this garage.
Yeah.
No, it was at the other house. But I remember it was me. We met that dude at a gas station. Me and Billy went up there to go get 2 Swisher Sweets because I was smoking, and he was like, "Hey man, y'all smoke?" I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "You rap?" He trying to sell me weed. I'm trying to sell him music.
Yeah.
You know what? Come on over. Let's
I got a trade for you.
Yeah, and he comes in there, and then we went to your house and brought you the unfinished song. I was like, all right, let's finish it off. And it's crazy. We could
Dude, I miss that drive though, man. Right? Because back in like now, you could just go home, hook up to your computer, and make a song.
Yeah.
Back then, you had to find somebody who knew how to make music.
I ain't gonna lie, the convenience is nice.
Yeah.
Having the convenience to work with anyone around the world is cool.
It is. But there was something about back in the day, like when you ran across somebody like, oh, you make music?
So
let's go make music. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
Here's something I showed Smokey off camera. The song that I played for you before we started, the home. Dude, that to me, that right there sparked something in me because I had a friend, I came over, we ate dinner, we had a few drinks. She's like, "Oh yeah, I've been singing lately." The second you say singing or rapping, I'm like, "Oh yeah?"
Yeah.
She was like,
You're like, all right, we're gonna make a song.
And I'm like, we can make a song like right now. Yeah. Oh really? And this girl she didn't know how to write. I'm like, don't write nothing. Just put your headphones on, say what comes to your mind. Thank you for the roses. Oh, okay. All right. What are on roses? Thorns. Thank you for the thorn. Oh, all right. And then feed off of that. And then when she heard, dude, that face that she made when she sang that whole thing, I put my sauce on it. I turned this up, turn this down, turn that to the left, turn this to the right, put that effect on here. This girl's never heard her voice sing. She's never wrote in a lyric. And I put that sauce on her. She's like, that's me? Yes. And it's beautiful, dude. I love that.
That takes me back. Like, you remember that first time you heard yourself on a song.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God, I'm doing it. I am actually making a song. Dude, if you could sell that feeling worldwide, you would make billions.
What would you call it?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, it is a dopamine rush, and there's like even some oxytocin built into that.
To me,
but
it's something.
I don't know which. There's a gut feeling.
You're saying it here. That feeling I got was here. It's something here.
Like there's a certain thing people would take, and it gives you that rumble in your gut.
Glucosian. I don't know. Just throw a name out there. I got that glucosian.
Whatever you want to call it, dude. That is the greatest feeling. The first time you realize you just made a song.
Yeah. God, man, we're reminiscing too much.
I know.
I mean, and what's cool is we're still making music. We're still doing stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's. I try to at least record something musically at least once to twice a week, whether it be somebody else or just like turn something up, turn something out.
Yeah.
And I do it.
Write something. Yeah.
It's anything. It's something just to. It's in me. Like Snoop Dogg said, it ain't on me. It's in me.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't on me. It's in me.
A lot of artists describe it as I'm just the channel for it. You sit down, you hear the beat, and a lot of times you don't really think about what you're you're writing or what you're about to put out. It's just going through you. Like, you don't have to sit down and formulate it.
Yeah.
It just comes out of you.
I remember. That's so awesome you said that. Me and Billy, that you brought up Billy. This was during the Billy's, you know how Billy's always funny as crap.
Oh, yeah.
This was when we used to, partake.
Yeah.
And, people normally buy 3 5s, 8ths of weed, This is when you would buy a gram of weed.
Yeah.
I remember we were listening to Stan on the way to his guy to get tree from, right?
Yeah.
And the dude would not answer the phone. And you know how the the third verse starts, "Dear Mister, I'm too good to
Yeah.
Billy kept saying, "Dear Mister, I'm too good to sell me a gram." I was like, that's all. "Dear Mister, I'm too good to sell me a gram. This will be the last call I ever send you."
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, "Dear Mister, I'm too good to sell me a gram." That was awesome, man. I don't know why that came out.
It's a sidebar, but it was some of those people that was selling back in the day. Tough to get a hold of them.
Yeah, man. I mean, god dang. I don't know, man. We've turned this entire podcast until about us, just us, man.
It's just a reminiscing party now.
Yeah. And we're still going, man. I don't even call it reminiscing.
Dude, I catch myself all the time like, hey, let's get those people back together. Let's make something now to see what it sounds like.
I'm a
when you try that, people don't want to do it.
Yeah, see, that's where I'm a disagree.
Like, it's like they gave up on their dreams,
and I can't stop. Again, it's not on me; it's in me. I have to create. I have to produce, whether it's with or without those people. So if you ain't got the same ambition to come over here and create,
I'm not gonna chase you down.
Yeah, if you don't want to do it, bye. By all means, get the hell on. You know what I mean?
But it's like you think about those people though, and you're like, what happened to your drive?
Dope.
Well, that was some people for sure. But and we've run across ones that were like, "Yes, I'll do it. Haven't done it in years. Let's do it."
Yeah.
And then they never show up.
Let me ask you this now. Being me, I'm very open about my addiction. I was an addict, very much on dope. Mm-hmm. I got off of dope, and I still make music. What separates me from them?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because it's in me.
Huh?
It's in me.
But you feel like it was in some of them too. Like, I know there was the ones that just wanted to dabble. Of course, there was always those people that they got one song and they ran off and never came back. They just wanted to play that song for their auntie or something, and they just never showed up again. But a lot of people, you feel like they had a drive back then. I mean, maybe it's life took it out of them. I
mean, you say that, but when I look at Ozzy, it's just like that dude did everything.
Well, yeah, but some people never drop it.
Ozzy.
But why did those people drop it? Well, why did those people who showed up every week at the studio end up just one day they're just like, nah, I ain't gonna do it.
It's on them. It ain't in them.
Yeah.
With Ozzy, I just think it was in him, and Ozzy was just a legend, dude. It's like when he was a kid, I don't think Ozzy was like, "Oh, I'm going to be the biggest forever." Yeah. This dude did every substance you can think of, and still had that drive to put out music to the day the dude was a true legend, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's I don't know. I think
those people accept at some point in time, like, it's never gonna happen. Me, to this day, 20 years after, I'm still like, there's still a chance we can blow up, bro.
See, I
don't care if anybody laughs at that. Like, people on the outside, like, oh, it ain't happened yet. I'm like, it could still happen. Like, times have changed. This ain't the industry from years ago.
Well,
I mean, there's 70-year-old rappers on the internet right now that blow up.
Well, I mean,
which is wild.
I'll always have my hand in music, whether if it's producing, engineering, writing, rapping. I'll always have it. But I don't think blowing up is my thing. Like, if it happens, it happens. I'm cool for it.
Yeah, don't turn. Well, I mean, if you say it don't matter if it happens, then you just limit yourself.
What I'm saying is what we have here. What we've created here, to me, this is something I've never fathomed. I never thought.
Yeah, I never thought about it until we started doing it.
So in my head, I'm still at a humble beginning. This is like, wow, dude. This is. Do you see what we have here?
Yeah.
So in my head, if it gets bigger, by all means, that's just more of a blessing. But if we put out a song right now and it gets 1,000 views, There's people out there who get 20,000 or 20 views, 15 views. I'm humble. Like I'm happy for that 1,000. I'm happy for the 200.
Which we get more than that.
But I don't care. But all I'm saying is what we have now. I never thought this would have happened ever. So let's continue to keep going. And if it gets bigger, which it will get bigger, because I mean, the trajectory is just only going to go up as the more we keep going. Yeah. But it's like, if I don't get a platinum album before I die, I'm okay with it, because I was able to reach. I think we're at 68 million views. To me, we went platinum 68 million times. Yeah. So if I don't reach a platinum plaque, oh, here you go, dude. I reached 68 million.
We're still being creative, and we still reached a lot of people.
Yes. So even if we don't, I'm totally fine, because this is something that I never thought would happen. Never.
You know what's wild to me is a lot of these artists that, you know, I looked up to, and I still look up to them because they were artists that did something in the industry. So I look up to anyone who made their footprint in the industry at some point in time. Like, you accomplished something, you know. But there was artists back then that I always wanted to work with, and back then you would give them money for a feature. They were glad to take it, you know. A lot of these guys, like that, I worked with, you know, Sean Paul of the Youngbloods, and
Me too.
Haystack, and even did some stuff with Jelly Roll at one point in time, but he was not as famous as he is now, of course. But there's artists now that were, you know, somewhat big in the underground scene back then, and then you see them now, and like, okay, they've fallen off, right? They're still one of my idols.
I know exactly where you're going.
I'm like, let's do a song together now that, you know, we're equivalent as far as how many views we're gonna get, and sometimes we get more than them. But then they still grand. Like, no,
I need 30 grand.
Exactly. I'm like, bro, you don't make that much money. Like, I mean, if somebody's willing to pay you that much money, you're making that much money. But it's hard for an artist at this level to say, okay, I'm gonna give you more money than we can make off of this song. Yeah. But those artists that had their day back in the day still think they're worth it.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I mean, maybe they don't have any other options, and that's just how they're going to make money. And maybe there's still some people, you know, hanging around that like loved them so much that they'll just pay it, and they've got funds like that they'll just pay the artist. But, you know, it's kind of disappointing when it's like, bro, we could do a song together. We could put it out, and we both get the income off the back end. But no, you want me to just fork thousands of dollars over on a song that's not going to make us that much money.
You're right. I mean, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's kind of sad, though, in a way, you know? Because it's like, I just wanted to do it because I was inspired by you.
I have no clue who you are. What, bro? I'm gonna need $2 grand. Give me $3 grand. And then you'd be like, you know, look, I ain't got $3 grand, but look, here's our channel. You know, we've got an audience. You know, somebody that, you know, like,
and we'll make money off of it together.
Don't care. Don't know who you are.
A lot of artists don't do that.
Which is, that's effed up. But again, this is a supply and demand industry as well.
But I mean, I understand if it's like you want to go to Lil Wayne. Like, yes, you're gonna have to pay out your 50 grand up front just to get a 16-bar verse out of him.
Not even a 16, probably a 4.
Yeah. I've noticed he's done like 8s on people's albums.
Yeah, nobody does 16s anymore. Nobody even does 12s. Rap songs are about. I saw a thing where they say the average rap song today is between 1 minute and 45 seconds and 3 minutes.
A minute and 45. Who wants to listen to 1 minute and 45 seconds?
It's our attention span.
That's stupid, man.
It's what it is.
But the old artists that I looked up to were making 5-minute songs back in the day.
That was back in the day before Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah, see, I ain't into that though. I ain't into like, oh, let's make this here. You do 8 bars, I do 8 bars, and the song is over. Like, that's boring as hell to me.
See, that's the way you look at it though. But the way the algorithms are set up, it's meant for quick.
Yeah,
quick.
Again, that don't interest me.
It doesn't. But no, okay. Is there
if a song is good, I want to hear more of it, not less of it.
But if you look at it from a monetary thing, if I would you rather listen to a 5-minute song and get $1, or would you rather listen to a song 5 different times for 1 minute and get $5? Look at it from a monetary point
The
of view.
audience, you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, you want it's all about money, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
it's all
I don't know.
for you as a consumer, you as the listener. I get it as you. That's what you want to hear, but that's not. Or there's something that switched. Our
That
algorithms.
bothers me, though.
It's yeah, but see now.
Like, who are these people? I mean, it's kids, obviously.
That's what's making money.
People
though.
our age is not like that, but it's. I get it. If it's what's making money, it's what's making money.
If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
But that's sad to me that people are like, man, I really like this song. It's too long. It's 2 minutes long.
Yeah,
It's too damn long. Like, the hell?
it's urgent.
That don't make no damn sense to me.
Get used to it, but
If I love a song, I want more of it.
well, you love it so much, I'm gonna make it shorter. It's like a dope. It's like high.
Yeah.
It's like you love that so much, but that high. It's like blow is the perfect example. I'm not gonna use the C word, but blow. It feels so good, but it only lasts for 10 seconds or a minute.
Hey,
God.
that's why all the kids are doing that Galaxy game.
Yeah, I need another one. I need it, but
15 seconds and it's over.
and you hit it, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it,
Financially,
yeah.
it's making the artist more money, and it's us, dude. It's us as a society now. It's like there is no more long form songs. Especially not in hip hop. I mean, and we've seen it in rock, we've seen it in metal, but in hip hop, it's not a thing anymore, dude. And it's because of the TikToks and the Instagrams and the social.
Yeah.
Like we always say, right now we're at about 40 minutes into the podcast right now.
Mm-hmm.
Salute to you guys who are sticking around this long to listen to this. That means you don't have a microwave mind and you can listen to something.
That's why the kids are only watching shorts. That's the thing in the breakdown on YouTube. You know, the kids will watch shorts, whereas the older people will watch long form videos.
That's what makes money.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes money. And even you watch shorts. You know what I mean? You'll
Yeah.
come over and you'll be like, "Oh, I saw this short," and you'll try to find it, check it out.
And a lot of
right here.
times, like if I see a short and I'm like, well, that's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I think is good for though, is so you can flip through till you find what's interesting, and then you can find the long form video from that short.
Yeah.
That's where I think it's a good thing.
Well, yeah, and not only that, but it's just a different day and age. Everyone's so go now. So it's like, okay, me personally, dude, I this is no joke. This is a true fact. I woke up at 11:45 on Saturday. I went to bed at 5 in the morning, and all I did was stay on my couch and binged watch a TV show called Lost. Each episode is an hour. So
I don't know how kids could even do that these days.
I'm sure they can't. But dude, I sat in one spot. All I did was get up to pee and eat. But I sat there from 11 a.m. to 5 a.m. just watching one show, just doing it. You know what I mean? And because I guess there's still something in me. But when you're scrolling, it's like I don't have time to listen. Oh, we found ancient pyramid or coils coming down from the pyramids.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I want to see the whole documentary about it.
But it's like, okay, but what if someone who's not interested in the pyramids like, oh, okay, well, just give me the rundown, give me the synopsis. Okay, 30-second video.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
That's where they're good. That way you can go through the information and find what you want to know more about.
Yeah.
So I think shorts are good in that way, but I don't understand, like, okay, I want to know all about this subject. Let me see 30 seconds of it. Okay, now I know all about the subject.
There are videos, everything you need to know about Marilyn Manson in 30 seconds. Here's what
it's not though.
But that's the thing, dude.
Yeah.
That's how
I know
life
some people
is now.
want to take in information like that.
That's how life is now, man.
Yeah.
And music is a big part of it. It's like it's so crazy because I saw things where they're saying a lot of movie theaters are going out of business because no one's going to watch. No one's. Hey, hon, you want to go on a date? Sure, let's go get a movie of popcorn. We can do that on the couch. I can get up and pee. I can smoke I can do whatever I
Not
want.
to mention the prices are too damn expensive
Yeah.
on everything these days. So of course, you know, like the movie comes out on my TV the same day it comes out in the theaters now.
So you mean to tell me you want me to waste gas?
I can spend $2.99 to watch it right here on my TV.
Instead of wasting gas,
Yeah.
going to and fro. Smokey likes to
Take it
stay.
home, family.
Smokey likes to stay in his room and just block himself off from the world. So I ain't got to be around no people. I can do it all.
That's a plus for sure.
I
I can lock the doors. Yeah.
Do whatever you want. You know what I mean?
No ventilation. Yeah.
That's the generation we are in now. You couldn't couldn't do what you just said you wanted to do. I can just watch it $2.99. You couldn't do that 20 years ago.
Exactly.
But you would have done it
if it was available.
Well, no, you had to do it. If you were dating a chick and she said I want to go to the movie, you had to take her to the movie.
Yeah.
But
it was fun.
Now it's not. You know what I mean? It's like,
well, I think the prices have a lot to do with it. But
you don't think being around a bunch of people have anything to do with it?
Oh well, for some people, yeah, like me,
like you.
Yeah. The older I get, the less I like being around lots of people.
Again,
But I'll still do it. I mean, I'll still go to concerts and stuff.
Yeah, like if you got a new date and she's like, "You never take me out," you know how bad it would hurt her feelings if you just said, "I don't like being around people." She's like, well, "God,
I ain't gonna do that."
Like, God dang. So if we get married, who's gonna be at the wedding?
Nobody.
God dang.
We're getting married over
in my room with the door locked.
You get a FaceTime reverend on the computer,
and he's only got 30 seconds to speak.
Yep. Hurry up, ref. Hurry up now. We got to get this over with. I got the ring. Yes, right here. All right. We done? We done?
But what about the whole long form thing that you wanted to do? Nope. Not like man. We're so fickle as people, dude.
Yeah,
we're
absolutely.
So it's crazy.
Times change, man, and it's kind of depressing. Also, I was just saying, I want longer songs, man.
Yeah. Because
even if I want to shut myself in the room and just listen to music, I don't want it to be over in 1 minute and 45 seconds. Like, that's just dumb to me.
Yeah, man. I mean, what you find dumb, some people find fascinating. You know, like your art thing. You think the banana
taped on the wall.
You think that's the crazy, but there are some people out there who think that's the most brilliant thing. You know what? You know what's so great about that though?
What's that?
That makes us human.
Yeah.
What you find dumb.
To each his own.
Exactly. What you find dumb, someone else is find fascinating.
As long as there's people out there still making 5-minute songs, I'm down for it.
There are, and it's you know what? Yeah, it's. I would say that it's the bigger artists who are doing it. You know, like the Drakes, the Lil Waynes, the
of course, the people trying to keep up with the trends.
Yeah,
but there's artists like Tech Nine that've been doing it for 40 years at this point. You know, and they're still making those long songs and selling more than they ever have.
He's got that solid core fan base. That's what it is. Like, I mean, dude, we could talk so much about this, man. Bro, you got to find a way to bring this one back, bro. This is what you hear.
Well, that's the difference in music from what we thought music was going to be, these 5-minute songs, to what it is now.
1 minute song,
1 minute and 45 seconds.
Yeah, man.
I thought we were, and it was back in those days. Songs were getting longer.
Yeah.
Because the old school rap, they were all 3 minutes long.
You know, a lot of Tool fans might. That's probably what the appeal with like Tool, you know, because a lot of their songs are 12, 13 minutes long.
Yeah.
And again, that's
progressive in general.
Yeah, it's their core fans. You know, it's like, hey, y'all been doing this forever. It's like, no, we're not going to give you a 1 minute song. Even though we know that's what's making all the money and that's what every the kids want to hear, we're still going to give our core fans what they want. What we've been giving them.
Exactly.
12-minute songs.
That is admirable.
Yeah, man.
I admire artists who've been doing it for a long time and they don't. Like, I get you change to be creative in the ways you want to change. But those artists that are like, no, I'm going to do what I want to do rather than trying to do what the industry trend is.
Yeah.
Those artists are admirable.
Wait, the ones who are doing what the industry trend is, or doing what they want to do?
The ones that do what they want to do. Now, if you're just like, oh yeah, I love the way music is now, so I want to do some of that, I'll give it to you. Yeah, go for it.
Y'all should hear the country AI song Smokey made.
Oh, dude, that was fire, wasn't it?
That sounds like what the industry's doing right now, right? I didn't mean to throw you under the bus there, but...
Dude, no. I've made a bunch of AI songs. I know people are going to be mad about that, like, AI is ruining music. And it is. It really is.
Oh.
But when you got some free times, you're like, let's see what it sounds like.
So why not use that free time to write your own stuff?
I do that too. I'm not writing every minute of my free time, though.
You're also not generating AI music of all your free time.
Sometimes you gotta venture off into other things.
What do you use to make your AI music? Is it ChatGPT? Suno?
Yeah.
Huh. I have to check that out.
Yeah. It's cognitive dissonance, man, because it's sad, but it's also interesting.
It's funny to me sometimes.
It is.
It's like, I don't know, man.
But it's also like the party that goes, hey, this is going to ruin music, guys.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to kill the music industry eventually. But it's still so fascinating to be like, all right, let me dump my lyrics into this AI program and see what it sounds like.
God dang, Smokey, you contributing to the death of.
I mean, nobody's hearing it but me, but or you when I send you one.
Yeah,
I'm not like uploading them, like
you
trying
should,
to create
man.
a whole AI persona.
You should create a fake name and just throw it out there.
But people are doing that.
It would. God dang. All right, let's talk about that for a second. Let's say you create. Let's say you wrote a song. You and I know you still like to write lyrics down.
Mm-hmm.
You write a lyric, you make the beat or find a beat or whatever.
Yeah.
You produce, you record it. It gets 20,000 views, right?
Yeah.
You go to Suno and say, make me a song that sounds like Smokey Ramirez about living my best life in Hawaii, and that song goes platinum. How does that make you feel?
Weird. It does. It feels weird.
Would you continue to do it?
I would feel better if I put the lyrics in there myself, because then I would say, okay, people are inspired by something I wrote rather than just something that AI came up with.
All right, let's say.
I ain't gonna say I wouldn't take the money.
All right, now.
But then again, I'm not doing that because it feels weird. Like.
But okay, it goes platinum. Let's say you do put your own lyrics in. It creates a voice, it creates a beat, it creates everything, but it's your lyrics.
Yeah.
It goes platinum versus you using your own voice, your own lyrics.
Doesn't feel as good as if you do it your own.
Okay.
But like, there is some satisfaction by people enjoying the lyrics you wrote. That's how I make the AI songs. Is I take my lyrics, because I don't sit. I guess I could sit around and record all day, but sometimes I'm like, let me see what this song's gonna sound like before I record it. So I'll just dump it in there, and instantly you got the song. So you can listen to it like, okay, that's what it'll sound like.
But then it's crazy. What if you put out the same yours, actual you, AI? This one's just boom. Yours is here. Doesn't it? You know what I mean? It's the same exact thing. It's just a different voice.
Dude, how would you feel if that happened?
Me personally, I've never done it, but if I
me
did,
either. But how would you feel?
I'd feel terrible.
Yeah.
Not terrible. No. Honestly,
like I said, you would get some satisfaction.
Yeah, I'd get some. Again, man, it's just gonna sound crazy, but if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Yeah, that's what I said.
If people are eating it up, and like, dude, this is great. We need the next one. You know what? I'll give you a next one.
I'll write you another one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Give you a next one.
Yeah.
If that's what you want. It's just
like I said, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't take the money, but you would feel much better if it was all
yours.
you.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. And now it's almost like I don't want to try it out now. It's like I don't know I don't know if that little satisfaction is gonna be like, maybe if I don't know. It's weird.
Because once you start that train rolling, you can't really go, okay, well, now y'all guys listen to my voice on the next one.
Nah.
I mean, people like, that's not what we're here for.
I'm an addict, and now what you're describing to me sounds a lot like the things I used to enjoy, and I don't know if I want to even dive head first in there, because I'm probably gonna enjoy it way too much.
I'm sure you could get hooked on doing it. Like, if you make a little money off of it, you're like, let me make 5 of them tomorrow.
I'd rather.
Then the next day, let me make 20 of them today. Yeah.
It's like I'm okay with drinking my coffee every morning. Yeah, but have you heard about
caffeine
that?
Bomb?
Like, have you heard about? Oh my God, what's that? Nah, I'll just stick with my coffee.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's crazy to reminisce about these things, and I think this was a good topic you brought up, Smokey.
Oh, good deal, man. Yeah. 99% of the people who make music will never blow up, and the people who do get into the industry will eventually realize that it's not what you thought it was going to be as a kid.
And I'll say one thing: if you just enjoy to do it, who cares?
Keep doing.
Yeah, just do it.
Yes.
If you don't blow up, and it's not all about blowing up.
It's not.
If you just want to do it,
yeah,
just do it.
Yeah. And when you get to the end of your life and you look back and you actually did it,
dude,
you will feel so much better about yourself than looking back and going, I wanted to do it and never tried.
You're right, 100%. It's so crazy. Like I probably got 200 songs right now that I just listen to myself that no one's ever heard. And I'm sure I'll put them out one day, but like you can see them right there.
Yeah.
Right there on the side.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy how, like, not only that, but look at that, dude.
Dude, I just had a dude hit me up on
That dude, he wanted. I know exactly what you're talking about. He hit me up too.
Oh, wanting some of the old stuff? Yeah. Like the unreleased stuff, and even wanting to buy old notebooks and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, like, look at all these songs that we have not put out. And that's just 2 folders. I've got, like, 4 more. But that's the thing. If it doesn't, you'd like to do it. If you like to,
absolutely.
If you like to knit and crochet, you're not expecting that scarf to be the #1 selling scarf on earth.
Yeah.
I made it because I like to make scarves. Dang
exactly.
I don't know, man.
You get that little gratification when somebody else enjoys it too.
That's the thing, man. Just do what you want to do. If you like music, if you like crocheting, if you like typewriting, whatever you like to do,
just do it.
Nike has the best slogan, Smokey.
Just do it.
100%.
Don't sit around wondering what it would be like if you did it. Find out.
And just do it. 100%. Thank y'all for hanging out with us on this episode of the Trash Talkers Podcast. Smokey, you got anything else you want to leave them with?
I guess that's it for this week.
That's it for this week, guys. Tune in to next week's episode of the Trash Talkers Podcast. The top 3 comments get read on the next episode. So leave your comments down in the comment section. And with that being said, my name is Smokey Hollywood. 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez.
And we are
over. Out. Deuces. Yeah, boy. That's wild.